Come on, baby. Come on, baby. How about them Gators right now, boys and girls? Come on, baby. Let's get fired up. Let me see you in the chat. Look, I know we got a lot of things that we want to talk about, but I'm fired up thus far from what we've seen, boys. Graham Mertz is out there slinging the mother effing football, boys and girls. Trey Smack is making a hell of a run for Heisman candidate right now. And Khalil motherfucking Jackson, my boy. I mean, just, any which way you want it, he's got it. Here's the thing here, boys. We said it all last week. We said it this week. Get the mother effing ball. I don't know what else to say, okay? But for the defense, for goodness sake, learn how to stop a flipping nosebleed. What, Armstrong, if you're not breaking 13 fucking face masks when you go into that halftime locker room, I swear to goodness, we're going to have some issue. We're going to have some beef, okay? Third and visor, I'm going to pop off real quick, okay? I don't know what the hell's going on out there, but we need to dial it in. The offense is playing out of their effing mind. Throwing it here, throwing it there, throwing it any which way you want it. Get ET in the ball. He can throw it, run it, dunk it. It doesn't matter. The guy will do what you need him to do. Just get him the ball. How we're 3rd and 2? Explain this to me. We're 3rd and 2. We have been perfect on third down completions with Graham Mertz just slinging the rock like Tom motherfucking effing Brady back there, right? 3rd and 2, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 20. Graham's like, no problem. 3rd and 2. We just got to think it. You know what we do? We give it to Montrell Johnson to run behind an offensive line that is non-existent, okay? And it gets absolutely swallowed whole. It doesn't make any sense to me. What I've learned this game, Rob Sell, you're on a short leash, my guy. A short leash. If it's a leash at that, it might be a shot collar at this point because at one point he might just hit that little bitch and your ass just might feel it, okay? You're not even on a leash anymore, all right? You're not going to know when it's going to sting you. That's how bad it is, okay? And that shit's turned all the way up. You better lock it in with the O-line, okay? I want to see 5 face masks smash when you come out from halftime, okay? Rob, you better lock it in, buddy. You have 14 offensive line coaches. Somebody needs to figure this shit out. In this defense, we're running around with our head cut off like a chicken, pun intended. Hold on real quick. Hear me out. Y'all hear the cock-a-doodle-doo that they're pumping through the stadium? Could you imagine your war call being a fucking rooster? I don't, whatever. That's for another day. I heard it pumping, rock and rolling here. I couldn't believe it. Let's go to the stat line real quick here. The box scores, the box sheets. Graham Mertz, 228. How about buddy reach out to me? He goes, I'm liking the over for Graham Mertz on 217 yards. I say, smash it. Put everything on it. 401k, you got it. You want it. 16 of 24 for 228 yards. Trevor Etienne, 6 carries for 40 effing yards. Compared to Montreal, 6 for 17. It's blatant. It's blatant. Feed 7 the ball. Ricky Pearsall, 4 catches for 65. Khalil. Eugene only has 3 catches. I want that man in double digits. Why does Arliss only have 1 for 24 yards? We're not capitalizing on the right guys. Again, I'm getting nitpicky. Because offensively, I think we're doing a phenomenal job of moving the football. Outside that last little, kumbaya bull malarkey happening there at the end. I don't know what that was. That pick, pass interference, hit his knee, threw it, didn't throw it, false start for 15. We just complete blundered there at the end. At least we got 3 on the board. But I was not a fan of how we closed out the half. But look, boys. I mean, we have to be happy with how we have came out thus far. The energy looked electric. Graham Mertz is dialed in, taking shot after. Graham Mertz is going to have a pot to piss in after this game because the O-line will just refuses to protect him. But play calling's there, but we're slinging it deep. I mean, at this point, I mean, I've said this time and time again. It is solidified that they watch the show. I mean, clearly, going to bed early on Wednesday seems to be paying off here. We have to come out and make an impact here in the second half. I mean, I think we all know that. Obviously, it's clear that needs to happen. Coming out of this, the locker room in the second half is to punch this man in the effing mouth. You have to make a stop. Obviously, a big sack there at the end to give us the opportunity to put 3 on the board was huge. You got to capitalize on that, boys and girls. And be sure to smash the like button if you're in here hanging out with us right now. They're in this halftime report for Florida versus Kentucky, where we should be fired up, okay? A lot of good things to talk about. Again, this defense, which has been elite. We've been talking about how great this defense is just, I don't know. It feels like they're lost almost every other snap. They're just looking around like, hey, who you guarding? You got who? No, you got 67. No, I got 67. Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, that's That stuff they need to get figured out. And I think Armstrong will hopefully go in. We've seen him make some great adjustments before. Offensively, keep doing what you're doing. Don't do anything cute. Don't try to stop anything. Graham Mertz is slinging the football. We're not running the ball as well as I would like us to, right? And I think, look, those rollouts, they're going to start eating it up, which they started showing that a little bit. So the run has to become effective here if we want to continue to have success throughout the air. So let me get a breather here because I'm fired up, man. I'm loving what's going on here. I'm loving what we're seeing thus far. It's exciting to see, again, just the transition from week to week. There's a lot riding on this game. I think we all know that. We don't want to roll in for 2 weeks, 2 Wednesday shows, for our bye week. Not humming. You know what I mean? So, look, hell of a game thus far. A dogfight, to say the least. I think we kind of had a feeling that it would be. Spencer Rattler's doing Spencer Rattler things. The guy has one incomplete pass. The one incomplete pass was thrown out of bounds. He did it on purpose. He's been an absolute sniper out there. And look, we knew that, right? We knew that coming into this game, that he was going to be a sniper, that he was going to be impactful. So we have to expect some of these things, okay? I don't think we can be completely upset. He has played well all year for the most part. He has made South Carolina. He's like the Caleb Williams of South Carolina. He's like a great value, if even that, for South Carolina. It's kind of funny that both teams are SC and kind of run the same type of offense. It goes through one guy, but they're running the football effectively, which cannot continue to happen. What are we doing? How does this happen another week in a row? Like we have to get this run stop in check. Again, can Spencer Rattler keep throwing the ball and keep being effective? Absolutely, but we want to make him make mistakes. He is the heartbeat that makes that thing tick. We need to rattle him, pun intended, and put him on his back, make him uncomfortable, get to him, make some sacks. We finally got a sack in there, which was huge. We need to continue to hit him, right? Training to more touches, I agree. Get 3 the ball. Get Boardingham the ball. I mean, there's so many weapons out there that haven't seen the ball enough. And I think we need to quit tossing the ball to Mountrell Johnson. Do not throw another football to number 2. Do not. You are not allowed to. If he is wide ass open, you can go hand it to him. You can call timeout and you can run it and you go hand it to him. Do not throw him the football. No, sir. You're not allowed. If you throw the ball, we're going to imply a 5-yard penalty on ourselves. Okay? If you throw it to number 2, we're going to imply it on ourselves. Okay? Fired up, though. Fired up. Glad that Princey got the sack. Absolutely, Scott. Glad he got it. Oh, cute. Why are we doing this right now in the halftime? You know, what's frustrating is all the pre-games talk like we always do. What do we say? What do we say? The trenches, we should win the trenches. We should win the trench war. I don't feel like we're winning the trench war. I don't know. That's the one frustrating part is like we feel like we should be doing well on some things and we're just not. Maybe our trenches aren't as juicy as we lead on to believe, because again, we should be winning the trenches war, and we just are not. We have not been winning it, and we need to start winning it. So Graham Mertz can have more time, so the running game can be more effective. I mean, imagine if the run game was more effective than what it has been, how much better Graham Mertz can play. Imagine if Graham Mertz had, I don't know, more than 0.2 seconds to throw a football and wasn't running for his life and taking just blow after blow after blow after blow after. I sound like Steven's mom now at this point, right? If he could actually have a moment, how much impact he could actually have. So, Rob Sale, you need to dial it in, big guy, okay? You need to zoom it in here, okay, and figure out what you're doing, because what it is, it ain't working, okay, Sweet Pea? It's just not. And look, I think Billy's done a good job adjusting everything else. What from what we know that he controls is working. So, Billy's off the radar for now. Billy's off the radar. Billy has earned some points for the boys. Whether you in the trap believes it or not, I think he's done a good job calling the game. I think Graham Mertz has been exceptional. I think the offensive powerhouses have been great. And how about special teams, boys? Hey, Trey motherfucking Snap, 3 for 3, okay, batting 1,000. And how about that last little play there? You had to get onto the football field. The clock's ticking down. 2 weeks ago, we would have had 14 guys on the football field. And don't say that I'm crazy, because you know I'm right. All right? We would have had 14, 15, 16. The whole team would have ran on the football field. We had a smooth transition after a blunder of a series there. Go jogging out on the football field, set, kick, boom, laser beam. Little fumble there on the hole on Crawshaw, but Trey Smack doesn't care. okay? Just get the ball in his vicinity. He's putting it through. 45, 55, doesn't matter, okay? He doesn't even need, honestly, he doesn't need Crawshaw to hold it. Just snap Trey the ball at this point. You know what I mean? The guy's dialed in, all right? Trey, how we took this long to put this guy in is beyond me. What else are we sitting on? What other goal do we just got hanging around back there if we had Trey smack the whole time? Like, the guy looks like he's a veteran kicker. Like, he's hitting 45 with he's got 60 behind his leg with no problem. The 45 went in and was still going. It broke through the Allstate hands. The Allstate hands turned red afterwards. That's how hard he kicked it. And the hands are blue. Smacks the man, boys. So, loving those things are clicking. All those things look really good. Crawshaw doing what he does best. Just absolutely hitting dingers up there. Almost 400 people in the chat, not 100 likes. And right here, I'm just giving you my heart and soul here, boys and girls. It takes 2 seconds to smash the like button, okay? Jeez, my knees. We gotta clamp down on defense, Nick. I couldn't do that's the biggest thing. We gotta clamp down, shut down, turn around, and put it up down. You know what I'm saying? Chris said I can't hear you, but it's fucking nuts. Chris Orley is at the game right now currently. And he goes, look, when he would call me this morning, he goes, it's a little eerie out right now. Not too many Gator fans. Everyone kind of looks lethargic. Then he gave me a little feedback. He goes, I'm in the stadium. We're bumping. It's alive in here, boys. Okay? Things are rocking and rolling here. So I'm excited to see the adjustments here. What Armstrong's got dialed up. But you know Beamer's going to come out, have some crazy-ass, wonky-ass halftime speech, not making a damn sense of what's going on. He's going to be bitching about the tipped bullshit for the next 15 minutes. Okay, can't wait to see this post-game conference with old Beams here, talking about hot dogs and chain guys and all that good jazz. But I'm sure we'll hear from him. But he's gonna have some dialed up. Spencer Rattler has, at this point, has been extremely effective. What is Austin's response going to be? What is the defense answer going to be? They haven't really been able to stop us outside of the blunder call that Billy had on 3rd and 2. Up until that point, our offense has been extremely effective and has been just smothering this defense. Not the offensive line. Graham Mertz is single-handedly just bending them over and just smacking them. Little love tap. You know what I mean? Get a stop. Get the ball. Go down and score. Right? Get a stop. Get the ball. Get the ball to 3 and go down and score. That's what's needed, boys and girls. That is your halftime report here from High Top Sports. If you're brand new and you're wondering who the hell am I, doesn't matter. Just smash the like button and subscribe. We're here having a good time. We're here fired up. Let's go close this damn football game, boys and girls. And let's head into the bye week 5 and 2. Okay? And let's get a humming here. Right? All right? Team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team. I'll see you boys in a bit. See you after the game. Better be with cheers and hears, you know what I mean? Love you guys. Smash the like button. See you guys soon.
Don't wanna sleep in